China!
Talking about my sister and my family that we cook bad food. I never said that you cook bad food. I said that simply I was eating ugali every day.
Hello beautiful people, how are you family, and welcome back to my YouTube channel guys. For my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family, and for you guys who haven't subscribed yet guys, please subscribe to the channel and join this growing awesome family. Now today I want to talk about MICHELE, PONTE and MARWA. The news coming out of Kenya guys, it is very hot. As we know, MICHELE, PONTE and MARWA are friends. You understand? And MICHELE PONTE hosted MARWA when MARWA went to Kenya, when MARWA went to Italy. And we also the video whereby he sat with his family, gave him nice food, and just they had a great time. But when tables turned, MARWA failed to replicate what PONTE did for him in Italy. You understand? Of which guys, you know which side I am on here. I'm not trying to bring anyone down. I'm just trying to address the issue as it is. But when a brother is wrong, we need to address and say, you are wrong. That doesn't make him a bad person. It doesn't. But it means he need to fix what he did, which was wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. You understand? So he invited PONTE to his home so that he can stay there and help him work on his projects, on his building. As you know, he's doing the buildings. But MARWA promised PONTE something that he failed to fulfill, which was not good. According to PONTE, MARWA told him to say that he must work for him, make 10 videos, and he's going to pay him $500. But upon PONTE doing that, MARWA started dilly-dallying and playing games, refusing to pay PONTE his money. That is what we call scamming mentality. You understand? Tricking, crooked mentality, of which is not good. It is tarnishing his image as a person. He is well loved. Wherever MARWA goes, he is loved, he is welcomed, and no one mistreats him. No one gives him food which he cannot eat for a long time. You get my point? Of course, sometimes he takes himself to restaurants and eat, have lunch, dinner, whatever he does. But when he is invited in someone's house, being hosted, I'm sure they give him good food, they give him good beddings, they give him a good place to sleep and stay. That is a fact. And he says he doesn't complain, he adapts to each and every environment. That is good. But according to PONTE, MARWA started feeding PONTE ugali and vegetables every time. And it's not healthy even in an African family. You can't be eating like that. It's impossible. MARWA gets this little money that he gets from YouTube, from donations, from YouTube AdSense, from people, you know, supporting him and stuff like that. You cannot tell me he can fail to feed someone direct for 2 weeks consecutive and giving them good, nice, different food. You cannot tell me he can fail to do that. But MARWA failed to do that. And it's very disappointing. Because if you invite people to your home, you need to take care of your visitors. That is just the African way. You understand? But if you fail to do that, you are bringing shame upon us as Africans and our values. Now, PONTE talked about a lot of things which are very disturbing. He talked about there is a certain girl who's in MARWA's place who they treat or misuse like a slave from Tanzania.
It was the truth. There was a 15 years old slave from Tanzania cooking. And it was sukuma wiki and ugali. Did I complain about eating that? No. I ate it every day.
And also he talked about how MARWA's family practice witchcraft. And how he eats same food each and every time. You know, that's why they say it's not everything, guys, which we see on camera is real life. You get my point? PONTE is exposing the other side of MARWA. Now, it is a problem if only one person speaks bad about you, then you will say, yes, it's not right. You understand? Not tarnishing your name, but just complaining about you. It is another thing if 2 people speak about it, 3 people, 4 people, and you say they are just accusing the guy. People don't even communicate to each other, but they are different and talk about the same thing about the same particular guy. Come on, guys. There is something that we need to take an eye on this, an interest, on this. This is not normal. There's another side that we need to pay attention to IMR. Now he's building his mansion, as you already know, and he's saying he wants to have a party of hundreds and people of whatever when they come. Do you think if he's failing to keep his visitors, he's failing to keep his visitors for 2 weeks and feed them the same thing, the party that he wants to host for 1 month, is he going to manage and feed everyone who's going to go there? That's just a question. I'm not saying he will fail, or I'm just posing a question to you so that you analyze and see for yourself. Ponte was sick. He was very sick in Ayamara's house. Not even a single day did Ayamara say, Ponte, you're having malaria. Let me take you to the hospital. Let you go and see a doctor. Not even a single day did Ayamara do that. Not even a single day. From my point of view, I would say Ayamara was mistreating Ponte. That one I can tell you. A guy makes a video, he makes him to take down. A guy makes a video, he makes him to apologize and come clean and say this is what is not happening. A guy tries to raise money for Ayamara's uncle, it becomes a problem. He's too controlling. I would say he's a controlling freak. You understand? If you don't invite people to your home if you cannot support and provide for them. It says they practice witchcraft. Now, excuse me, guys. Ayamara's family practice witchcraft. Now, that is according to Ponte. He said they brought in a house shaman or whatever and stuff like that, and he was lighting fires in the house and stuff like that. There are two different things. Let me try to clarify this. There's what we call acknowledging ancestors and practicing witchcraft. So I don't know which one of the two did Ponte see in Ayamara's house. You understand? And it could be that they are witches. It could be. Or it could be that they were just acknowledging the ancestors. It's possible. You understand? And he talks about again how he faked a relationship with Dimuhango, the sister of Ayamara, and Ayamara again became upset. We all know these things. These YouTube female tricksters, what they do, they hire boyfriends to pretend as if they are the boyfriend or they're in a relationship with them to get more views and AdSense money to gain, and then after the money comes, they divide and share with those same YouTube boyfriends. We know those tricks. We know them. Now it's a shame that if it has come to Africa and some of the promising African YouTubers who are on that level are doing such kind of shame and scam to show on videos and pretending as if they're in a relationship with these guys. The Jamaican guy the Jamaican guy exposed this and says they tricked him out of $6,000 US. People defended and said, no, Amara is not like that, Amara is not like that. He had a problem with Wadamai about the same. His ex from the Philippines said the same. And then, I don't know if he's from the Philippines or Vietnam, but those places. Now Michele Ponte. And then you say, no, there's nothing wrong, they just hate him. Guys, sometimes you need to use logic. You understand? Yes, it's our own. But when our own is wrong, we need to correct them and tell them this is wrong. We are not going to sugarcoat here. This is not a sugarcoating platform. You understand? No, it's not. We speak the truth. My platform is not for sugarcoating. If I see there's something wrong, which is not right, I'll speak out and I'll say it as it is. I am Marwa. You are very wrong, my brother, and you need to apologize to Ponte, because if you continue in this way, Ponte said he has got a lot of information about your family that he can expose, and you don't want him to do that because your dirty linen will be brought on the net and for the whole world to see. So my advice to you would be make peace with Ponte and squash the beef. You guys are friends. And learn how to treat visitors that you invite in your home in a right way, Marwa. You understand? Not everyone has got a village mentality whereby when they come to me, they must eat my food and adapt and then do whatever I tell them to do. It doesn't work like that. When you invite your visitors, treat them with respect. I remember sometimes when visitors, when I was young, that time in our house, in my mom's house, visitors come to visit. My mom will specifically make visitors comfortable and give them good food for that period that they have visited. Sometimes we might not even be able to eat the food that the visitors are eating, you understand? But the visitors will be put as first priority. You understand? Of course, we'll eat, we won't go hungry, but we won't. If the food is not enough, like like for example, like meat is not enough, the visitors will have to eat meat, then we have to eat other food. You understand? Not vice versa. Him is eating meat, then he's giving his visitors vegetables and food which is not even healthy for their nutrition. You understand?
Christmas list invited me for lunch. We both didn't want to have village food anymore because it is so tough for foreigners to eat ugali and sukuma wiki every day, night, day, breakfast.
You cannot be eating starch all the time. If you're not eating papa and ugali, then 2 days papa and ugali, the third day you eat macaroni, the following day you eat papa and ugali. It doesn't make sense. You understand? Marwa, you make money, my brother. You understand? Yes, you want people to know you are in a village, and according to your status that you want to say you are a village boy. But the kind of mansion that you are building in a village says another thing. Of course, you're having helpers and donators and people are donating to your channel. That's good. But don't tell me you can manage to build that house and you can fail to provide for someone's food for 2 weeks. You can't. You can't. The guy was sick to the point of death. You see, let me tell you something. Cerebral malaria is not a joke. It's not. And Mara took it as a joke because he never even considered of taking Ponte to the hospital to see the doctor. And may God bless Uncle Mo for helping Ponte to go to the clinic and see a doctor and being attended to. Now Ponte is in Nairobi. And I would say now he's recovering. You understand? He's recovering. So guys, that's what I had for you today. If something is wrong, guys, let's call it as it is and let's not pretend just because someone is from Africa, we hold our own high. No, if our own are wrong, correct them and tell them to say this is nonsense and crap, stop it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and sharp.